Hello everyone, this is Daniel from Red Button Games, and I'm going to show you some updates that we put in 0.1.2 that should be releasing pretty soon. In the first version, we really only had basic building and navigation, and we're adding a little bit more in this version, but for those who might not have seen it, I'm also going to cover what was in the first release as well. What you're seeing right now is a tower that's been built up for a little bit. So there are multiple levels, you can see various mages throughout, and as you can see when I go up and down between floors, it cuts away the walls so you can see what's on each level. You can turn this off. You can turn both the wall and floor cutaways off so that it shows you exactly what exists, but it's a lot easier to navigate through and see what's going on if you have the cutaways available. So whenever you command a mage to do something, that mage will walk around the level and build it. So this mage is going to go over and build a wall over here. Right now there isn't any resource management, but there is the basic delegation. If you want to destroy something, you can also do that. The game, or the mages are smart enough to figure out which one should go and destroy things, and as you can see, when that walkway was destroyed, it fell and crashed to the ground because there wasn't anything supporting it. So that's sort of a tower that's been completed, but I'm also going to show you what it would look like if you start from scratch. This is what you would start out with a new level in Mage Tower in the current version. It starts you off with a few mages, with a crystal, and with a few desks. One thing that was added of note in this most recent version, besides various UI updates, is the fact that mages are sitting here and studying. So you can look at the full list of mages and look at what their skill set is, and as each mage sits at a desk and studies, their knowledge upgrades for their different types of magic. So right now, the only types of magic we have are Conjuration, which builds things, and Immolation, which destroys things. There'll be more magics added with various updates, but that's what we have for now. You can navigate through the level with your keyboard, with buttons, moving to the edge of the screen, so you can move and rotate and go up and down and zoom back and forth. So if you want to build something, you can click a button and go through the menus to build walls. You can press the keys, which is what I usually like to do. So if I hit B, S, and then W, I can build a wall. If I shift click, then I get an option to build out a length of wall horizontally, which makes it really easy to lay down walls really quickly. So I'm just going to build some walls here. I'm going to go around and build some stuff. I'll build some staircases so that I can build further and further up. So you can queue up building as well. So even though mages can't get to these higher levels right away, as you build more staircases, they can get higher and higher. And that goes with any type of building that you might want to do. So if I want to build more walls here, they'll build what they can, and if they can't get to it, then they'll just do it later when they are able to. You can build on the side of queued elements as well. So right now there are floors being built, there are walls being built, and they're just building up the tower really quickly. One feature I did show briefly earlier is that if you do make a mistake while building, you have a few options in how you can delete it. So if I build a bunch of walls that mages are going to come and build, they'll start building it. If they finish it, then I can just use the destroy request, and once they get a chance, they'll come and destroy the block. If the mages want to keep the structure above, so if there's any sort of walkway above, the block, it'll keep that floor there. But if you say you build a really big area, like say I'm building out a wall on this end, I don't want the mages to waste all their time building that. So I can cancel it if I'm quick enough before they get to it. And then they won't build it. And they'll move on to whatever the next task is once they're done with that. And that's the end of this dev diary. There's probably a lot of features that I didn't cover, a lot of updates that I didn't talk about, and there's still plenty of bugs left in this. We're at a very early alpha stage, but we want to get the game out to you so that you can start playing with it and seeing what you do and don't like and giving us feedback so we can keep improving on it. So follow us on Twitter, we're Red Button Games. We have a Facebook page. The site is redbuttongames.com, and the game is Mage Tower. Thanks for watching.